So,
Why?
Saturday night main event happened.
Why do you not want? I didn't say I didn't want him. Like Cohen is the main reason we have this podcast. This was Cohen's idea in the first place. Like, sorry, Charlie, carry on.
Yeah, no, so, probably the main reason for this podcast. Saturday night main event happened. We'll get to that, PJ. We'll get to that. So the first match to open was Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Drew had Logan Paul in his corner, and Randy Orton had Jelly Roll in his corner.
Yes.
Again, as expected, Jelly Roll and Logan did kind of get into it a bit.
Yeah, they did.
And how the match ended was Jelly Roll was kind of distracting Drew. Drew was focused on Jelly Roll, and then as Drew kind of turned back around, Randy hit Drew with the RKO. And Randy won. But then, Jazzle, what happened after the match?
It was a good match. It weren't too bad. I liked the way that Logan and Jelly Roll got involved
Yep.
for them to build up to SummerSlam.
Yep. And again, like so after the match, Logan hit Jelly Roll with the one punch knockout move finisher he has, or signature, and then he starts beating up Randy Orton. Jelly Roll kind of comes back in and then helps Randy Orton, and then out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre just claymores Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Then obviously security came running down to drag Drew away.
Yeah. And then obviously we found out later that there will be a tag team match at SummerSlam, Jelly Roll and Randy Orton facing Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. How are you feeling about that match?
I'm all up for it. Like, the segment on SmackDown was amazing.
Yeah.
Then having like Jelly Roll and Logan Paul in both corners was great.
Yeah.
Not seeing Jelly Roll in a ring before. I'm a bit, 50-50 on it.
Yeah, that is the celebrity match, PJ. Jelly Roll, Randy versus Logan and Drew. Yeah, when I've heard the rumors about Jelly Roll potentially being in the match and being in the match at SummerSlam, I was like, oh. But
yeah, it's just like, because like we've already seen Logan, he can keep up the pace in the ring. Can Jelly Roll do the same?
Probably not. I feel like that's why one is a tag team match.
Yeah, it feels like Randy's going to carry him.
Yeah, I feel like Randy will probably be in the match 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And like, that's how they normally do it. But yeah, as I said, when I first heard that Jelly Roll was going to be in a match at SummerSlam, I was like, I don't necessarily want to see it, but those two, the segment on Friday and the match on last night, I want it now. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited, but it's still like that concern with Jelly Roll as well. Can he keep up in the ring?
Yeah.
Can he like pull it off?
Yeah, I think that's always a concern when a celebrity comes in. You
I
know.
like. Do you know what? I absolutely love it when celebrities come in, like Mike Tyson, um, Tyson Fury. Oh, what's his name?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Oh, what's his name? The one who knocked out Big Show.
Oh, Floyd Mayweather.
That's it. Floyd Mayweather.
No one's excited for Cardi B, PJ.
So I do like it when you have celebrities come and get involved.
Yeah. I, yeah. I'm a bit. It depends who it is.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like, obviously, like Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, they're already like professional athletes. Anyway, they're boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
But like when there's a singer involved, we're a bit like like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the next match was. What was the next match? Oh, it was Solo Sikoa versus uh, Jimmy Uso for the United States Championships. What was your thoughts on that?
The match was okay. So I know Solo won, and there's a bit of like a hoo ha afterwards.
Yeah,
Like it's a shame they didn't have the Seth versus LA Knight match first.
yeah,
They could have checked because Seth got injured. We'll get onto that in like a couple of minutes. But I feel like Roman could have come to help Jimmy and Jacob
yeah,
and like change the story. But obviously, that never happens.
yeah. Yeah, no, again, I feel like it was a good match. Sorry, I was just reconnecting my keyboard to my laptop. Yeah, I feel like it was a good match, but again, we've discussed as well that how predictable the card is when it comes to Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
So we all knew kind of what was going to happen. We knew that JC Mateo and all the rest are going to get involved, and then we knew because they were going to get involved, and Jacob Fatu was going to get involved, and that's what happened. Tongaloa, whatever his name is, he helped Solo win by using his size and helping Solo pin Jimmy with the surprise roll up. He kind of like used his leg. And then, after that, they started attacking Jimmy, and then Jacob Fatu came out and took out the whole group.
Yeah.
And then probably at SummerSlam, it is probably going to lead between Jimmy and Jacob versus Solo and someone else.
Yeah, probably JC.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it was a good match. Again, very predictable, but kind of solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, what in terms of that whole group and rivalry of the Bloodline and Jimmy and Jacob, what would you like to see out of it?
I'd have liked to have seen Roman come back and help his cousin,
Yeah.
but obviously that didn't happen. Not disappointing, was half expecting it, half not expecting it.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good match.
There's rumors that Roman did get spotted in Atlanta, and like you're like, okay, is he returning?
No, but apparently he was there, he was ready. But we can get to that in a minute.
Yeah. I don't know really. The thing is, it's the same. We've seen the bloodline and people beef bloodline for like the past like 5 years now. We've seen it all. Do you know?
Yeah.
So it's very hard to be like, okay, I want this to happen because we've probably seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Silla. Is it Silla Fatu or is it just Silla?
I think it's Zilla Fatu.
Yeah, there's rumors that he's meant to be coming to the WWE and joining Roman. So you could be like, okay, I would like to see that.
I think the old bloodline will come back. Like
Yeah.
with Sammy, he's injured at the moment. Will he? Is that why he's spending time with his family? Are they finding the right time to bring him back to the OTC bloodline?
I'm sick of the bloodline shit. Yeah, we've seen it all for the past 5 years now, and it's kind of yeah.
It's like Triple H. I think after like the first bloodline split, he turned around and said, "Oh, we've got big things for the bloodline." Blah 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 blah. Have we seen it yet?
Yeah, exactly. Again, maybe Silla Fatu and a couple of others do join Roman's side, and then at War Games again we get this bloodline civil war with Roman versus Solo and blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, I can see it happening. Like it's only I can see a few things happening. Let's put it mildly.
But I feel like everyone's rushing everyone is rushing for Roman to come back. Roman's wife has just had a baby. Leave him.
Like, if I'm honest, I don't want Roman to come back anytime soon. I don't feel WWE needs him at the moment.
The thing is, like, I'm not bothered that Roman isn't here, and I'm not bothered that Roman is here. Like again, he's been part time for what the past 5 years, so it's kind of like, oh well, he's gone again, whatever. Like AJ says that he's just had another baby. Like again, he has kind of, even though he has been kind of part time, he has carried the WWE for the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like let him have a long break and again spend time with his family and things like that. And yeah, like when he returns, I'll be like, yeah, like he's returned, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, for God's sake, Roman Reigns hasn't returned again. He's not showing up. Like,
No, what is the point of like, oh, he's been spotted in Atlanta and obviously he didn't show up, and people are going to be like, oh, but he was spotted. Why didn't he turn up? Why didn't he help his cousin? Why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? Like, what is the point?
for all we know, he could live in Atlanta.
No, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is with Roman and things like that. It's kind of took it as it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right. Have you got any more to touch on that one, or should we move on to
Was it Seth and
the co-main event? Yeah, Seth Rollins versus LA Knight.
So
I think Roman come back at SummerSlam probably.
So the match was a little bit rushed. There's a reason for the match being rushed.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins did hurt. I think he jumped from the top rope, landed awkwardly. He hurt his knee, and I know at some point Bronson and Bron were supposed to come out to attack LA Knight,
Yeah.
And this was when we were supposed to see Roman to come and help him. Apparently, this is what I've seen.
Seth is injured, yeah.
Yeah, no, he is injured.
Yeah, like at first we was all kind of sitting here like, is it,
Is it? Isn't he?
like I said, I was like, oh, he does have history of knee injuries. Obviously, he tore his ACL in 2015.
Yeah.
You know, he has had a lot of knee injuries in the past. So it's like, could that have rekindled, like, what has happened? Again, I've been live on TikTok all day, so I don't know if WWE have come out and said what kind of injury it is, how long he will be out for.
Yeah, I think it's like we'll probably find out tomorrow.
To be honest, it didn't look that bad. If it was ACL, he would have shifted faster. You never know though, AJ. ACLs can just happen like that. Like I said last night, I could get off the chair and tear my LCL. Do you know what I mean? ACLs can just happen just like that. It doesn't have to be a punching football challenge. It doesn't have to be, my knee twisted that way. It could happen.
Yeah.
Do you know? And like, I hope it's not an ACL injury because he went straight for his knee. If you look, he landed, he fell and went straight to his knee. But yeah, apart from that, the match did seem like it was going well. I was kind of enjoying it. But again, Seth went for like a springboard moonsault. LA Knight rolled out of the way. Seth went to land on his feet. Again, he tweaked his knee. He went straight down. The refs kind of went straight to him. And again, he was talking to the refs, and then he got up, and then LA Knight just quickly BFT'd him 1, 2, 3 at the ring.
Yeah, it's just. I think the main thing was get the match done quickly.
Yeah.
See what his knee's like.
Yeah, because apparently, if you believed all the talk as well, Seth was supposed to win that match.
Apparently not. Apparently it was supposed to be LA Knight.
Really?
With Roman's help, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's just one of those. You don't know what was meant to happen.
Yeah, because again, we was all sitting here like, are the Bronnies gonna come out? Is Bron Breakker gonna come out? Is Bron snme gonna come out? They both gonna come out? Is Paul Heyman gonna come out? We was waiting for all of these, and like as soon as I saw Seth gone down and he was like distracting the ref, my first reaction was, here we go. This is where it's all going to like break down, and like Bron's gonna spring at LA Knight, and then Tsunami, and then the CM Punk and Penta and everyone else is going to come out. And again, it was rumored for Roman to come out.
Yeah.
So, again, it's one of those things we'll never know. But, again, if it is a legit real injury, obviously we wish him speedy recovery and hope it doesn't affect the storyline too much.
No, fingers crossed. It's just like, as you say, it's not a big injury. He's tweaked it a little bit. He could come back on Monday and be absolutely fine.
Exactly. So, hypothetically, if it is an ACL injury, what do you think or what do you want to happen to the Money in the Bank briefcase?
I don't know. If Seth's going to be out for a good number of months, maybe give it to Bron Breakker.
Yeah. AJ also asked if it's ACL, what would happen?
If it's ACL, he's going to be out 9 months minimum.
Yeah.
So that will not give him enough time to cash in.
Yeah.
Then what I would expect, not it's given to Bron Breakker. Maybe Adam strips him from that briefcase. Maybe does another ladder match or a battle royal, like what's happening tonight. Just like gather a load of wrestlers together
Yeah.
instead of like handing it to Bron, make him work for it.
Like someone said, I can't remember if it was my chat or your chat, Jazzle, but someone said it would be funny if like CM Punk just stole it. No.
That was in my chat actually. I think it was it Bradley who said that?
Yeah, it like I think what I would like to see is that all of a sudden like a champion's down and out, and then Bron Breakker has just took the title, has just took the briefcase and cashed in, and then Paul Heyman's like, "What are you doing? That's for Seth's like return," and like, and then
I think that would be brilliant actually.
yeah,
Like,
because again, we spoke about it before, like when who would turn on Seth, and we both kind of went, it's got to be a Bron Breakker.
yeah.
And maybe again, if Seth's injured and he's out for a long time, maybe that's a way to advance the feud. So Seth come back and he's like, "Oh, just give me the title," and like it would have been mine, and Bron's like, "No," and then they feud for it again, like they probably would have done, but they've just advanced it.
Yeah, no, I think that'll be maybe a really good storyline. You know, I don't know, say like Gunther and Jay are at it again, they're both down, and cameras go to the back while they're down, and Bron just takes the briefcase, his music hits, he runs out.
Yeah. And then Paul's like trying to chase after him, like, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing? Yeah, because it's nothing, it's nothing we've seen before.
Yeah.
Like, we have not seen something like that before, and I think it'll be perfect.
If Seth's injured, what about Survivor Series? I mean, even though I would love to have this Seth, I mean, they will probably bring in more. Now, if there is more wrestlers to join Seth's group, even if it's for Survivor Series, they'll probably bring that a bit forward as well.
Yeah.
Right, Seth's got tag titles, yeah. We watched SmackDown, it was so good.
Seth's annoying. Do you know, I love Seth.
Yeah. No, again, I would love for Bron to, like, steal the briefcase and then, like, he cashes in and then like goes back and like Paul Heyman's like, Seth's not gonna be happy about that, blah blah blah. Bron Breakker's like, I don't care. Like,
No, innit? Because that Bron Breakker is like one of them people where, just give it to me. Seth's not gonna happy. Who cares?
Yeah.
Hell with it. I'll beat him in a match.
Yeah, Jason, that's what we think. Bron to turn on Seth.
And I think this is the best way for him to turn on him.
Yeah. Like you said, because we've not seen it before.
Yeah.
So like it will be interesting. How would Seth come back? Would he be happy because his team still has the championship? Would he be pissed off because again it was meant to be his, but it got taken away from him?
No, absolutely. Jazzle, did you ever want to join the WWE? Maybe at one point in my life, but after I injured my back, probably not now. I think if I ever got in the ring, I think it'd kill me.
That's the title. Is Jazzle joining WWE?
No, innit?
But yeah, again, if it is, because we was both sitting there as well, and we was kind of like, okay, but what if Seth is faking this injury? He gets out of this match quickly, and then now we're like, oh my god, Seth's injured. What's going to happen to the briefcase? But then during the main event, he runs down and cashes in.
Yeah, like when Goldberg speared the ref, he was like, right, that's it. He's gonna
Yeah.
come, isn't he?
And we're gonna hear put it down,
Yeah,
and
no,
then Seth
exactly.
running like
And
nothing happened, and
but like as we said, you know, it is what it is.
yeah, yeah. It's
But,
never nice to see a wrestler get legitimately injured. Like obviously they do put their bodies on the line for entertainment.
yeah,
What if Seth is faking then cashes in at SummerSlam? I do see that though. Seth just disappears for a couple of weeks. Everyone thinks that he's injured, and then I don't know. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. They're both down and out. Or Gunther versus who's Gunther got? Gunther versus somebody. They're both down and out, and it's like we hear Seth's music. It would be a good, interesting way.
we hear Seth. We hear Seth's music, but it's Bron running out.
Yeah, oh, that would be so good. That would be so good.
Yeah, a little teaser. You know, oh, Seth's back. Seth's back. Oh, it's Bron.
And then
Why
it's
is Bron got
fun.
a briefcase? You know.
And then
No, I think even if he's not injured, say he is, you know, spending a couple of weeks like with his daughter, and you know, why not? Why don't Triple H just do it like that?
yeah.
You know, I think that is the best way to do it.
Yeah. No, I think it would be as well because again, it just we haven't seen it. It makes it more interesting, and like, yeah, I would tune in. I'll be excited every week to find out what happens. And then when Seth does return, we're like, oh shit's gonna hit the fan now.
No, it will, and I'll be here for it.
To be honest, Seth does need time off, like Drew did. Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to stop get like CM Punk out of his head as well.
yeah,
Like that's getting a bit boring. Punk, and we've had it for the last 2.5 years,
yeah,
on and off.
yeah. No, I think again, giving the briefcase to Bron Breakker will make the best out of a bad situation here. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to the main event, Jazzle. Gunther
Gunther and Goldberg.
and Goldberg.
I'll give it to both of them. It lasted longer than 3 minutes.
It did. It got to like what was it? It got to what did you miss? PJ, was you not here? I swear PJ was here. Anyway, yeah. So again, like you said, I kind of predicted it would go over. Yeah, wouldn't go over 2-3 minutes because of what we both kept saying, and it got to like 2:41, and they were both in the ring, and then I was like, it's either gonna go 15 minutes or 4 minutes, and yeah, it went the whole 15, and to be honest, the match wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was here, but oh, you mean right now? We just spoke about Saturday Night Main Event. Jazzle just looks lost and confused.
No, I've got the build up on,
All right.
and I'm just thinking, is that Maresca? Has he shaved his head and had a shave? Oh no, it's not. It's Roberto. Is it Roberto something? Yeah, it's not him. Sorry, I'm back.
After Jazzle.
Yeah, in it.
Oh, so the brace is going well, walking, getting easier. Look, that's good to hear, PJ, man.
I mean, the match was a lot better than what we thought it was originally going to be.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be Gunther carrying Goldberg, and it'll be like some sort of squash match.
Yeah.
But it turned out not to be.
Yeah, no, they went the whole 15 as well, so Goldberg did kind of prove me wrong in the fact that you can actually go 15 minutes.
Yeah, which surprised me, to be honest.
And the bump he took going through the barricade as well.
Oh,
The
yeah.
16-year-old man should not be doing that.
No, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm not really ashamed to say it wasn't a match it's an instant classic or going to win a Slammy or anything like that. But but Goldberg proved me wrong, and I was kind of interested, especially when Winter started going to Goldberg's son, and then the son kind of got involved, and
Yeah, it seems. So that's what they did with Dom and Brock Lesnar, didn't they? Like a way of like a step through the door. So will WWE do that for Goldberg's son?
yeah, potentially. But if I know this kind of, it's not off topic, but it kind of is. It's just hypothetical. If that's a way for Goldberg's son to get into WWE, how would you book him?
Right now, I don't know, but it would be nice. You know, how would you book like Rey Mysterio? Sorry, Dominic Mysterio. Tag team with his dad.
Yeah,
Maybe do something like that with Goldberg's son first, not for the titles, but maybe like a little feud.
yeah,
Maybe with like Bronson and Braun. Maybe
yeah,
and have that little rivalry with them, and maybe at say I don't know, not SummerSlam, but like another PLE,
yeah.
and not have one of these rivalries that will last forever.
Yeah. Do you think Dominic Mysterio? Obviously, we know how great Dom has turned out to be, but we didn't know when he first joined. But do you think there's a difference between Dominic Mysterio and Goldberg's son in terms of he's Rey Mysterio's and son? So we know that he is going to be good, but we don't really know much about Goldberg's son.
No, we don't. But I think we didn't really know anything about Dom. Okay, fair enough. Dom did grow up in the WWE. Dom did like get into 2 or 3 storylines growing up where Goldberg's son didn't.
That's why he's the youngest veteran.
But I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
It won't be sort of like. I think it's one of them where we have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I feel he could potentially become a top superstar.
Yeah. Because as well, Dominic's first match in the WWE was a no holds barred match against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
It really was, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So talk about like pushing Dom into the deep end.
Do the same with Goldberg's son. Push him in the deep end. See how he handles things.
Yeah.
One-on-one with Bron Breakker or Bronson Reeds.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about chucking someone in the deep end, Gunther, exactly. Do you know what? Fud it. Give him a title match to Gunther.
There was a bit seeds planted when he jumped over the barricade and
Yeah, no, exactly. Give him that title match at SummerSlam against Gunther. I'm all for it. I want to see how he is in the ring, and I think a lot of people do as well.
Yeah.
If he flops, he flops. If he doesn't, then brilliant. Let's see more of it.
Yeah. But yeah, let's talk about the ending of that match because I know you wasn't particularly happy with how it ended.
I really wasn't because they do this every single time. So when somebody doesn't tap and they've got them in a choker, they'll lift their arm up, and if it flops down to the ground, it means they're out.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll do it the 3 times, so like 1, 2, and sometimes on the third go they'll hold it. I'm not out yet,
Yeah.
or it'll flop. But this time, like they do it a lot as well. They just done it the once, and that really, really infuriated me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because it is, because the thing is, I think it's ruining submissions. Well, they only really do it with the sleeper hold.
Yeah,
And for me, it kind of ruins it, because again, for the likes of Gunter, Shayna Baszler, and people like that, where their finishers are the sleeper hold, it's like, it's ruining it for me, because once they lift their arm up and it drops, that by the third one, that they're going to come alive again and get out of there.
yeah. I think a submission or a choke. I think it was Xavier Woods, and it was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. It was either Kofi or it was Xavier,
Yeah.
and they done the thing where they dropped his arm twice, then they went to drop it again, and he was like, "No, I'm still in it."
Yeah.
And it annoys me because it's always one rule for one and another rule for another. If they're
Yeah.
gonna do that, keep it with like the 3 arm drops.
Yeah. Because again, for me, it just ruins it. Because again, once they pick up the arm and it drops, I know that they're gonna kick out of it.
I think they need to like do it where it's not predictable. Like do it a couple of times where they are out, and you know.
Was it Gunther and Jay at WrestleMania where they did do the 3 arms and he didn't? Or did they do it like they did with Goldberg and just?
No, Gunther tapped.
Oh yeah, of course, because he gets the U tapped out choice now, doesn't he? Of course, yeah.
And he taps pretty quickly. That's another thing. See, I know it's all scripting and stuff like that. That's another thing that really, really annoys me. Like Jay putting the sleeper hold in and him tapping quickly. Then like 3 weeks later, Jay puts him in the choker hold and he's lasting on forever. He gets out of it. I'm thinking, look, if you're gonna do this, at least have him in for a good, couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Then have him tap instead of making him look weak.
Yeah, no, because that was my reaction as well when going to tap out. I was like, really?
Yeah, it weren't even in for like a minute. Within 30 seconds, it tapped out, and I just think it just makes him look weak.
Yeah.
Okay, have the U tap chance out because of course he tapped out, but at least let him fight first before going straight into it and tapping.
Yeah.
That's another thing that really, really annoys me.
Yeah, no, it does it does with me as well.
Is Liv Morgan back? No, but she has had her surgery.
I didn't like the way he tapped out. No, I thought that it would have made Gunther a lot more stronger if he passed out instead of tapping out.
Yeah.
And again, like Jazzle just said, it's the quickness of how he did. Tap out.
Did you see the video I tagged you? Was that the one with the Randy Orton? That one?
Yeah, so after the match, Goldberg did have his family in the ring and he did kind of fake the fans and he did hang up his boots.
Yeah, we had like a 5-minute ad break.
Yeah, that made me so it was annoying but it's funny at the same time. Just like one of your biggest stars in the like 90s and even now, like he's retiring and you put like a 3 to 5 minute ad break during his retirement speech. So when we come back, all we kind of got was Atlanta, I love you, goodbye, and then it ended.
Yeah,
What did he?
that annoyed me as well. It just, just needs better booking.
It does. No, the outbreaks did kind of, I wouldn't say ruin it for me because I was like, it is WWE, it is YouTube, what do you expect? But, there was a lot of people that were annoyed about the outbreaks.
The only thing that annoyed me about the ad breaks was like trying to skip some of the crap.
Yeah.
Or shall I say the ads during the ad break.
And then it would glitch or...
Exactly.
Because I skipped one ad break and I had Be Right Back, commercial break in progress, but then I had the
Another one.
ads. No, but I had the ads audio.
No, I had that a few times as well.
Yeah, so it's kind of like... Fair enough. But yeah, that was a Saturday Night Main Event. What did you rate it, Jazzle?
Sorry. Mason's like, why are you waking me? I'm going back to sleep. What did I rate it last night? About a 5?
Something like that.
6? I'm gonna have to like maybe watch it back and see what. I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6, yeah. PJ rates it a 6. Yeah, I give it a 6 because again, it's.
It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It's an event. It's always like this.
Yeah. But again, the matches did, even though they were predictable, they did what they had to do for the storylines to progress.
Yeah.
And I think that's, as a wrestling fan, that should matter. Like, I knew the talent that was on the card. I knew it wasn't going to be bad. I just wasn't excited for the main event.
Yeah.
And even that kind of got me interested because I was like, hang on, actually Goldberg's going here. Like,
yeah. No, I haven't seen the lineup yet. Has it been put out yet? I don't know if they've showed it on the screen or anything. I've just sort of like been focused on the podcast, really.
but yeah, I give it a 6 because again, the matches weren't bad and they did what they had to do, and like you said, nothing amazing is going to happen at Saturday Night Main Event.
No.
AJ rates it a 5.
The lineup is out. Reece James is starting. Can you It's right. I'll look for it in a minute.
Right, how excited are you for Evolution?
I'm buzzing for Evolution.
Oh mate, I'm so excited for Evolution.
I can tell by the end of the night, both of us will probably give it 8 or 9s.
Yeah. AJ is 100 out of 10 excited.
Let's hope she stays awake.
Yeah, AJ, stay awake. But yeah, is there anything else you would like to add?
Not really. I think I've said everything I needed to say, like the briefcase, the Goldberg ending.
I think I'm gonna have to down my monster.
Aaron's excited for it.
Yeah, I think we all are. Alright, stop attacking me. AJ, to be honest, I think I'm with you on this one, mate. I might nick my monster for dinner and then just crack on home for the best at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so should we is there anything else you would anything else you would add on, or should we stop the podcast here?
Yeah, I think we'll stop the podcast here.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
So
Alright,
we'll
well,
do
thank
that.
you guys for watching and popping in, putting in your inputs. Why are you looking at me like that?
Are we coming off and coming back on again?
Yeah?
Is that what we're doing? Coming off?
If you want to, I am. I still got time on my clock. So, I am. You don't have to, but you can.
No, I was going to stay live for the football.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just again. I'm ending the live so I can just download this live as a podcast instead of downloading the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just stay live.
Yeah.
And you can come back onto me.
Yeah. Again, I'm just separating my sub from the podcast, so it's easier for me to download and.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Right. Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.